beauties, another Views Review. Liverpool have beaten USG 2 goals to 0. And just before I get into all the details, I think the result was excellent. I think the clean sheet was even better. There's a few really good performers that I want to highlight. I think Kwanzaa, you can really see that he's developing really well. There was a moment where he's 1v1 with their right wing or striker Rodriguez, and he jockeys him really well and clears the ball out for a corner. You can see that he's slowly maturing into a fine player. Ibrahim Konate, absolutely head and shoulders above the opposition today. He didn't really have to every time he was called upon, he made it look effortless. Ryan Gravenberch, I'm really happy we signed this guy, man. He's so Dutch. The ball just sticks to him, man. He rarely loses the ball. I think his performance today was, especially in the first half, was really good. Nice goal, nice way to get his goal, first goal for Liverpool. Harvey Elliott in the first half was quite good as well. I thought he was the only one that had really like any willingness to try and take the game to the opposition. Second half he faded really badly, but first half he was really good. Now we need to get into the nitty gritty. The performance was very bad, very bad. It looked like a pre-season friendly. Like if this was played behind closed doors, we wouldn't have been upset because his performance was really bad. In the sense that in the first half, Liverpool had all the control and zero tempo. We were flatter than a pair of A cups, man. The crowd was flat, the players were flat. We had all the possession and it didn't do anything with it. You can see that when we were passing the ball around the back, the other Liverpool players were just stood around, like doing the mannequin challenge. And this is the only concern for me when it comes to playing in the Europa League. We ask ourselves all the time, will our players be up for it? And last night, you can see that it's not that the players weren't up for it. You can see that they knew that the team that they were playing, they're not worth getting up for. I don't even think Liverpool ever left first gear. Maybe we went to second gear a little bit towards the end of the game, but we never really left first gear for the vast majority of the game. And to be honest with you, we didn't need to. But just from an optics perspective, I wasn't like overly impressed. Like you could see what Klopp was trying to do. He wanted the heavy hitters on first. Obviously, Jota was always going to play 90 minutes because he's not available for the weekend. But he's got Nunes on. He's got Salah on. Nunes obviously to give him some minutes as well. And he's hoping to just clean them out by half time, get like a 3-goal lead, 4-goal lead, and then we can just basically rest at essentially just like play on a counter, rest at half time, and it can just become a training exercise. But we didn't really. Well, we created a few chances here and there. Mo Salah, good save. Darwin Núñez misses, and yeah. Other than that, we just knocked the ball long. And in the second half, it didn't get any better. Like we had less control, but we had a bit more tempo. But the players just kept making silly mistakes, giving the ball away in stupid areas, like passing the ball too short. Again, is this just a lack of quality or is this just a lack of motivation? Because again, we're playing USG, and truth be told, I didn't even know this team existed, right? And apparently this team went to the quarterfinals of the Europa League last year. I had no idea. And this game was so bad, it's something that you just forget. Like honestly, if we played a team that we had played previously many times, like let's say a Porto for argument's sake, you'd forget this game because of how bad the quality was. But because we're playing a team that we're probably never going to face again, that's why you'll remember it. But the performance was terrible, and I don't want to be negative and whatever, but even the goals sucked, man. Like seriously, the goals were terrible. The keeper, who for the most part made a few good saves, decides to pass the ball back into the goal mouth. And who else but Ryan Gravenberch is the one that's alert to it, just taps it into an open net. Diogo Jota, injury time winner. That ball just pinballed around. Diaz gets the ball taken off him, but then the USG player decides to put a through ball in for Diogo Jota. Just the quality of the finishes were just really poor. I'm just hoping it's just because of the fact that who we're playing and not because of the fact that it's like a hangover kind of thing from Tottenham. Players are more thinking about the fact that obviously there's massive fallout regarding the VAR decision. I'm hoping it's that's the stuff that's not really that resulted in this performance, but it doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence going into Brighton. But at the same time, Liverpool in general are in great form. We're playing really well overall. So I'm hoping that will prevail and not the performance that we had last night. To be honest with you, I've seemed a bit disappointed only because of the fact that I thought, maybe because it's just me, I'm actually really hyped for the Europa League, man. It's something different. And I was actually looking forward to coming back home from work and watching Europa League football, watching midweek football with my team. But I think that's probably what it is. It's like going to see a film. You really hype to go see a film in the cinema, and the film just garbage. So that's kind of what it is for me. But I'm again happy with the win. Lovely to get our second clean sheet of the season. And that's it. Onwards and upwards. The big red machine goes marching on, man. And anyway, people, remember, like the video, comment, subscribe, send in your viewers review. I'm out. Peace.